I'm going to talk about Hankook Mirae Technology's Giant Robot Method 2 and Sony's Aibo, the robotic dog. I come across fascinating articles every day about technology and space exploration that I would love to make videos on, but I simply don't have the time to make them all, not even close. So I decided to try combining subjects in a condensed approach so that I can cover more topics at once. And so welcome to my first mashup video. The first robot, Hankook's Method 2, is absolutely awesome. I've been waiting to cover this for over a month. And the second robot, Sony's robotic dog Aibo, may pave the way for making home robots affordable in the near future. What makes Method 2 so awesome, and does Aibo look like a worthy product to take home robotics to the next level? Let's find out. Welcome to NeoScribe, research in the future for you, so you don't have to. If you're new to my channel, I cover topics such as space exploration, robotics, and all things future. So if you want to know how cool life will be like in the future, then hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out. Alright, so Method 2 speaks for itself. Just look at the video, it's absolutely awesome. Method 2 was designed by Vitaly Bulgarov, who is a conceptual designer specializing in robot-centric designs and has worked on movies such as RoboCop, Terminator, and Ghost in the Shell, and has been involved in computer games such as Diablo 3 and World of Warcraft. Bulgarov was hired by Jinho Yang, CEO of South Korean firm Hankook Mirae Technology, to design Method 2 back in 2014. Yang wanted to create something that's only been possible in comics and films. Method 2 took 2 years to build and is the first manned bipedal robot capable of moving 1.5 tons while synchronously translating the movements of its pilot. That's right, Method 2's arms, each weighing 326 pounds or 148 kilograms, will mimic the arms of the pilot. Similar to the Amplified Mobility Platform suit in Avatar. Absolutely awesome stuff. At this point, Method 2 needs to be plugged in for power, but Hankook is working on installing a new high-performance battery that will allow it to walk around for up to 3 hours at a time. According to some old articles out there, Method 2 was slated to go on sale at the end of 2017, with the price of around $8.3 million. The idea behind the market for Method 2 is that it would be used to allow humans to navigate the world's harshest, most inaccessible environments, such as nuclear ruins. Hankook is actually working on making Method 2 radiation protected. But I think a better idea is to start a robot boxing league like Real Steel, but make it real and not scripted like some other giant robot company we know. Megabots. Anyway, so there isn't any recent news on Method 2, so it's safe to say that the launch date for Method 2 is pushed back. We'll have to wait and see on that. Do you think there's a market for Method 2? Comment below. Alright, so moving on to something smaller and a little less awesome, but it's something that you might be able to actually afford someday if it sells outside of Japan. Let's talk about Sony's Aibo, the robot dog. Aibo is Japanese for pal or partner and was first introduced in 1999. Sony eventually stopped selling the product in 2005. So it's been 12 years since it's been on the market, and there's been a lot of advancements in AI and computing since then. According to Sony, Aibo can form emotional bonds with members of the household while providing them with love, affection, and the joy of nurturing and raising a companion. Its behavior is adaptable, will seek out its owners, learning what makes them happy. It uses deep learning technology to analyze the sounds and images coming through Aibo sensors and uses cloud data to learn from experiences and other Aibo units and owners. Aibo has 22 ultra-compact actuators. An actuator is a component that makes a machine move, so Aibo will be able to move its body in 22 different places for a smoother, natural movement, and that's pretty cool. It also has 2 OLED panel eyes, and which can show a range of expressions. Aibo can see using a built-in camera that can detect objects such as obstacles, bumps, and people, and other things as well, and it will actually modify its behavior based on what it sees. Aibo also has voice recognition abilities and will align its behavior based on what it hears. It can also recognize what direction voices come from and will actually turn its head towards it. And this part I thought was cool. Aibo actually keeps records of what it experiences in day-to-day life, and then it uploads that data to the cloud and creates a database of memories that you can actually browse on with the My Aibo app. And then you can even ask Aibo to take a picture. I think that's pretty awesome. So one of the downsides is that it actually simulates a very sleepy dog because the battery life is only 2 hours and then it takes 3 hours to charge. charge. Alright, so Aibo will go on sale on January 11th for $1,700, and as of right now, it will only be sold in Japan. While I think Aibo is absolutely awesome, and I would love to have one, honestly, the price is at least $1,200 too expensive for what it is, which is a very short photographer. But seriously, I really hope Aibo and other home robots like SoftBank's Pepper is successful in Japan, because new technology always starts out expensive and then drops as demand goes up. And I really can't wait till home robots are affordable and useful in improving our lives. But I want to hear from you. Do you think Hankook will find a market for Method 2? And do you think Aibo will be a huge success and be available globally one day? Comment below. I hope you enjoyed your journey. If you did, please leave a like. And if you're interested in space exploration, robotics, and all things future, then join the NeoScribe tribe and subscribe. I am NeoScribe, and this is the end of our journey.